I got a question. When it comes down to us opening up and the conversation gets real, how can we change the subject?
I want to say I'm sorry because it's usually because we've got our own stuff going. And so we've got our own stuff going and we're not available for you when you need it. And so it's hard. And it's not okay. So I just want to say I'm sorry. But it's usually because they've got their own stuff going on. It's not because they don't love you. It's because they've got their own stuff going. Doesn't make it okay.
I would say, growing up in a household from a single parent standpoint of 3, my mom, as we had difficult conversation, saw the things that she was running from, right? And as an adult, you know, on the end, she was 16, very early age, so her childhood has been stripped from her, right? So her responsibility came a little early. So with that, you're missing certain steps as an adulthood, as being a parent. And sometimes you're not pretty, you're ashamed of certain things. So as you're talking about certain conversations, we're now thinking of the things that we haven't addressed within ourselves, and we haven't came to peace, and we haven't started healing from it. So what we do, we put up this defense mechanism of, why are you asking me questions? You're a child, stay in a child's place. So when we hear those things, it's kind of making me feel like, and trust me, I definitely feel what you're saying, right? It makes you feel like, do she not love me about what I'm coming to her about and how I'm approaching it? We have to understand that some of our parents is generational curses that is happening, right? And they don't know how to break that curse, and sometimes the burden is on you, right? And with that burden that's on you, you have to wake up and say, like, if I want to make a change for the relationship between me and my parent or mother, father, then I have to go above and beyond and put the burden on myself and show her how I want the conversation to go. Show her, take a deep breath. It happens. I'm a living testimony of it, of showing my mother how to be a parent because she never been parent. So when we talk about the generation first, we're talking about identifying trauma that we haven't dealt with. Is now the next generation, because what you learned in schools is not, we didn't have between friends in school. There wasn't a conversation, right? And it was like, man, what's happening in the house stays in the house, and don't talk about what goes on in my household, right? So now we're opening up as a community, as one, and talking about how do we face these traumas, but it has to be on you, right? As a young man, right? As you see the gaps within your parent, you don't have to say, well, I see the gaps in you, mama. No, I'm going to show you. I'm going to leave as example, be the mama, instead of talking.
That was great. Great. Wow, man. And the only thing that I wanted to add is that parents, we've been in a position of always knowing everything, and we know everything, and we need to just learn how to say, I don't know. Simply, I don't know, because our children are expecting us to know everything. We are the dictionary, the encyclopedia, we're the internet, we're everything. They're coming to us. I don't know how many times my children will tell me, their friends, that, why you gotta know your mama? Why you gotta tell in college, my daughter in college, like, why you gotta know your mama for everything? Like, I didn't know everything, But you learn and you grow to do that. But it's okay for us to say, I don't know. Let's figure this out. Let's look this up. Let's ask. Let's get some help. It's okay for us to do that as parents. We don't. We should, because you all are coming to us and getting answers from us. But we have to learn to be transparent and let you all know